Welcome everybody. Today we're playing Coin Hero Simulator. As you can see at the bottom right uh, uh, of the okay, yeah, we get it. Anyways, I don't know if the song is copyrighted, so we're just going to cut it out. Huh. So I guess the objective is to collect coins. Hold on. So it's like a range of where I can collect coins. I don't Okay, we don't have skills. So there's skills in this game, but I haven't bought any. So it's like that one magnet fruit thing, the munch something. I don't know. We got an egg? I got an egg. Um, you don't have a pet, but I got an egg. How does this work? What? What is the footer? Okay, so we can afford this one. Yay. Okay. But no, seriously. Ranks? There's ranks? Huh. I should have known. I should have known. So that's pretty much like the rebirth. I gotta what? I gotta join the crazy. Oh, good groups. Yes. Ain't these the? I know these characters from. What the frick are you doing? You done yet? You done yet? I hope you done. But anyways, I was saying, as I was saying, I don't know what that character's from, nor that one, but I know this one is from Funk Funk something something fast. I don't know. I don't know the game. But what are oh that's when they turn evil. That's when she turns to evil and he turns to evil. Nice. But why he got blood on his fingers. I was finna say why is his fingernails painted, but that's not his fingernails. Evil boy, evil girl. This one says Bomb Man. I thought it was Bomber Man, Lemon Demon. Yeah, the F and F boy, and then girl F and F. Why is she cheaper than him? Hmm? Why the girl gotta be cheaper? Tell me what came first, the chicken or the egg? That's the real question. Which one came first, the chicken or the egg? I mean, a lot of people know the answer, but a lot of people wouldn't know the answer. But I wouldn't even care which one is the answer. Let's be real. Chicken is chicken. Egg is egg. That's all I gotta say. If you don't believe me, I mean, it's true because the egg is an egg and the chicken is a chicken. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. There's some eggs I could get here, and there's some demonic eggs I could get over here, but that costs 10 Robux. Ooh, wait, what? Free? What? Wait, what? The requirement to win this pet? Oh, so I have to join their group to get that free pet. It's called the Sea Hero, Coin Hero. I see what you did there. But that coin, low key, looked like a noob and a noob that made a baby. Just threw a cape on. I'm just being totally honest with you. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But that's what it totally looks like. But I don't know how my book bag ain't getting filled. Oh yeah, that's because I upgraded. And look at me, I leveled up. I am leveling up here. Y'all will never see me in the day of light. Wait, take that back. The day of night. Ah, not that night where I have a knight and servant, even though I need one. Because, you know, King Vale can't really cut it because he's not good at being a knight. If you watch our... Well, we wasn't even knights when we was playing For Honor. But I definitely want to play a little bit more For Honor. Uh, when I first seen the game, I was skeptical of it. But definitely For Honor was like pretty entertaining, if I do say so myself. It's just now that since me and him got the game, it's more of like, how can I put it? Me and him are noobs to the game. Even though I'm not gonna lie, it been out for many years. Well, not many years, but it been out for years now. And you just like, why you just getting into that game? I mean, I technically wanted to get into that game since I kind of first seen it. It's like this other game that I want to play on my channel, but I just not a solo type guy. I mean, I am a solo type guy. Most of my videos are me by myself. But it's just that what I'm trying to get at is that it's a story based game, so it's legit story, and I don't, I'm not too sure if this what my channel is supposed to be, me playing a story based game. I'm not even a story type guy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I like story games, but I just don't like the story games. I don't know how to put it, but let me put it as this: I wouldn't put a story game into my video unless if it's like where it's multiplayer. The game that I'm thinking about playing on this channel is not multiplayer. Now, I would do it live stream. I mean, I could make time and do a live stream of the game I wanted to play for so long. Because when I was first introduced to it, it wasn't too bad, and the trailers was pretty good. And it's just that me wasn't really into story type game modes. Like, if you ask me how many game modes, I mean how many games you could beat it. Like, if it's a story mode game, low key I'm not gonna beat it. Like, um I not recently, but on my channel before when they had Modern Warfare came the campaign, I don't think I did that live stream. Nope, no I didn't. When Cold War came out actually, and it was the live, I did a live stream uh because the game was being released. So I did two streams of me playing Cold War. But I'm a little bit teed that man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little bit ticked that when I was doing my first ever stream, it was okay. It wasn't going how I thought it was because it was really good for me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the stream was going well, and I was doing almost everything right until the point where I muted myself and didn't even realize I muted myself until I got like to a cutscene. So like it was I was frustrated because I was talking some funny stuff, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit mad that I didn't get the chance, not to get the chance, but y'all guys didn't get the chance of hearing what I was saying, because it was definitely to a point where it was hard because I had to get past this one dude and his family of entourage. So it was like Parks would call. I hope I'm not spoiling anybody with this, but Parks would call the wife through the phone. And so all I have to do is just incapacitate her to go unconscious for a little bit. So it's more like I put her to sleep, like with with those those needles, tranquilizer darts. Pretty much a tranquilizer dart. Yeah, it's pretty much a tranquilizer dart. And yeah, and I had to hide her body. I didn't know I had to do that because once you go downstairs, it's pretty much over. But no joke. It was me. I was talking a lot of stuff, and it was a little bit funny. I don't remember word for word, but at the time when I realized, I was like, dang, these was the best part about this one. But like, I don't really play story type games anyways because I don't really care about the storylines. I just like to play the game. Like I'm the type of guy who goes into a game and realize what's going on in the game. I mean, y'all might be like, well, if you don't like story type of games, how come you play the Mimic all the way through? I mean, dude, this Mimic storyline was really good, and it was the best horror game. But back to Call of Duty, or in its story like game modes that's story based wise, it was it was like not it was like, but I'm just not the type of guy who goes on to play story type of games. If it's a horror game, it's a little bit different, but I don't like playing horror games. like as you think I would. But most majority of the time, I would play a horror game if the storyline is really good. If the storyline is not really good, I don't really care. You might be like, would you play Resident Evil? I'm like, Resident Evil, the Village. That game looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Me playing Resident Evil, I never played Resident Evil, so even if Resident Evil Village was not translated into any of the Resident Evil's storylines, I may or may not still not get what going on, like what's going on. None of that. So I just don't feel like ever getting Resident Evil. And if that's the case, I got to start from day one. I mean, I played Resident Evil before. It was back on like on a PlayStation, but I was a kid, so at that point, I didn't really like the scary games. The same thing how I got introduced to Mortal Kombat 9. I got my first Xbox 360, and my dad went out to Blockbusters to rent out Mortal Kombat. And for the OGs who know who Blockbuster is, then you the true OGs. So he got Mortal Kombat 9. I didn't. I'm not gonna say I didn't like Mortal Kombat. It was just more of the gore part that took me off guard because I watched 300 as a kid, so I was like, yeah, I'm done with blood. I'm the kid like, yeah, I'm done with blood. I don't. So when I got introduced to Mortal Kombat 9, like my cousins was definitely into it, very into it. They loved fighting each other every day. Like they dang near wake up out of bed, dang near call me up and say, "Hey, can we play that Mortal Kombat 9?" Man, it took away my Xbox days. I'm telling you, took it away. I don't know why I went to that treasure chest, but no joke. I started getting into Mortal Kombat when my guy had a PlayStation Vita, and then that's when I started getting into the Mortal Kombat 9. And then when the day I got back to try to play Mortal Kombat 9 and show him that I could beat some of them with the characters I've been using on my guy's Vita, that's the day he took it back. I was hurt. I was hurt, and so I was pretty much stuck playing on his Vita, but you know, it wasn't gonna last long for me with the Vita. So what happened was that I never got the chance to get Mortal Kombat, and so then one time on my birthday they gave me Mortal Kombat versus DC. Now that game was terrible. That game was terrible. The storyline, it was actually pretty interesting. It was just terrible because of the movesets and they changed everything, and then they had Rage. So pretty much Rage is like, if you actually know what Mortal Kombat DC is, then you know what's going on. But for the people who doesn't know Mortal Kombat Rage, more like for the new gen kids. But Mortal Kombat versus DC was actually a good story where all the Marvel, no, sorry, all the DC and Mortal Kombat people, between the good and the bad, all come in line to fight the bosses, pretty much Darkness and Shao Kahn, the two most supreme villains. And then they had all good and evil come together to face off against those bosses. But it's weird because all the Mortal Kombat people will fight Darkseid. But let me put it as this: it's not all the Mortal Kombat people. Like at the end, it was more of the two main. I don't know, but Raiden had to fight Darkseid, and then on the other side, it was Superman versus Shao Kahn. Now that fight was actually pretty hard for my end, cause it was a clean sweep with me with Raiden, cause I know Mortal Kombat's movesets pretty much from 9, but they changed it up so much. But like from fighting Darkseid is not easy, but when I was using Raiden on my first go, cause my cousins couldn't beat him at all. They couldn't beat him. So when it was my turn to go up and show them my skills, I literally clean sweep them in the first round. Second round was a tough battle, but I still came out with a victory. It was like coming down to me with one hit. So technically like 5 HP if I had to get to it. Like if I had to say how much HP level, like with 5 HP. And then so I spammed one of the moves because I was very low on health. So I started spamming his flying attack. So I started spamming it. And if I didn't go to spam mode, I would have probably lost the second round and didn't win not even go have a close third round. So I had to pull that cheap move out and just start spamming the flying attack. I forgot what that move was called. I think they do change it up on almost every Mortal Kombat. But yeah, that was pretty much the last one I played on the Xbox 360. I got Mortal Kombat 11 on my PlayStation. I mean, not my PlayStation. My P my P I got Mortal Kombat 11 on my computer right now. I played the aftermath storyline 2 along with the first one obviously. Um I didn't get 10 at all because I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't get 10. I mean, when I heard of 10, I was like, "Ooh, 10." But I wasn't really okay with 10, I mean, 10 was actually still a good game. It's just that I wasn't really interested in 10. But when I seen the trailers, when they had Mortal Kombat 11 coming out, I actually watched one of their little displays on Twitch when they was revealing four of their characters. It was Baraka, Scorpion. It was a new character who frees time, and I think they had Scarlet at the time. They were still working on other characters because it was still an upcoming development. But when I was really watching the Twitch stream, it was actually eye catching, and they had a few famous celebrities there too. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't recognized them all because I don't really know them all. But we're not gonna get too deep into that. But back onto the storyline of the game, where like I don't really like story based games. Like when y'all probably brung up like, but you play the Mimic through the whole series. Like you like to play the whole series, like through chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. You might be asking how come you ain't playing nightmare mode. I mean, I could play nightmare mode. It's just that at the point, nightmare mode is like a whole spin off between the whole story. It doesn't even come in line. It's just like you just want to play the game for extra feels. Here you go. But if that's one reason why I don't play story-based games. Like, I mean, if y'all want me to get into those story-based games, I will. I'm not gonna shoot them down. But if I don't finish it, then one reason why. That's because I don't got time to do this story-based game because it's time consuming and I got to move on to other stuff. And clearly, my whole channel is mainly based off of what Phantom Forces. It's really Roblox at that. But like, I don't. I'm really more of a first person shooter type guy, anyways. That's what I grew up off of. No joke. Like when I was saying, when my guys was coming over, my cousins was coming over just to play Mortal Kombat. That took my took away my time to play some shooting game. I was used to be a controller boy, literally a controller boy, from first person shooting to NBA 2K. Like if it ain't 2K, trust me, it's gonna be a shooting game. I mean, most likely it's gonna be Black Ops, cause that's pretty much my best. Well, my best. Well, not my best because 3 and 4 was garbage. But yeah, like Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is by far my favorite one. That's why you see me some of these times going back to these old maps to reminisce of me being on these maps. And not only that, it was like me, being I don't know how to put it. It's like me reminiscing of an old map, but it's more of how can I say this? Me more I don't know how to put it. It's like me moving to a whole new generation of this game. Like the old maps is there, but it just feels different for me because I'm not playing on controller. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. and this makes it more unreal that I'm playing on these old maps with a mouse and keyboard, and you know, I'm not gonna lie. Out of the four maps they made between Nuketown, Raid, Hijack, and what's the other one? I can't remember. It was like, the map where it had vehicles in the middle and like a statue and tanks and like a little gas station at all. But it was pretty much good because me and King Vale, we be going at it on the Xbox, like low key that was his favorite map. I don't know if he would claim that as his favorite map, but it was definitely his favorite map because I thought it was Hijack, but I'm like, nah, it was that map. He said, I think he told me it wasn't that map, but I'm pretty sure it was that map. But Hijack was never my favorite map. It was Vale's brother favorite map because he constantly said, let's go there, let's go there. But nobody liked the new town in the household or whatever. So it was it was like more or less Newtown for us, but we go there for like gun game or what else, like a free for all. But other than that, cause Newtown's a small map and it's good for like all those little game modes, especially for free for all. So you don't have to be on a big map and hide all the way over there or whatever. I don't know what I mean by over there, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite map when I was playing on Black Ops 2, it was like the cargo one where I don't know how to explain it, but it was like cargoes moving up and down and and like there had little pathish ways and cargoes you could hide in, and yeah, that was pretty typically my favorite map. Next to the ship map too. I don't know what it was called. It was like a ship, a military ship with jets and planes on. Well, jets mainly. I don't really remember. I mean, if so, I would like probably put it up like what maps they are, like the title of the maps, maybe a picture. If I feel like editing all that, but I'm not really going to do all that. I don't think I am. I'm just trying to predict the future, but I'm not really too sure. Depends how my mood is on editing. But I'm yeah, like I was saying. So Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is by far one of my favorite games. I don't care what none of y'all else say because Modern Warfare, none of the Modern Warfares could compete with the Black Ops. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't. There was no lie. There's no lie there. But I mean, if you say 3 and 4, what about those? Okay, yeah, those don't even count. Let's not even count that. You're like, so how you think about Cold War? I mean, Cold War is okay. If it's between the new modern two games, Warzone and Cold War, I would just definitely choose Cold War over anything between any other shooting games, first person shooting games between Activision or somebody else. I mean, Cold War is gonna be there. I'm just gonna tell you, it's gonna be Cold War. Warzone, no. But y'all might be like, no, Modern Warfare Warzone is better than Cold War by far. I mean, when I first got the game during mid season of 3, I I was like, dude, this is a whole new atlas for me. This is my first time actually playing a first person shooter multiplayer on a game I used to play back then on the PlayStation. I mean, not PlayStation, but on the Xbox. So, I mean, coming from PC over from leaving Xbox to PC and then recording it and putting it on YouTube. Oh, this is a whole different atmosphere. I didn't put it like I tested out a few rounds before I go on and like start recording and putting it on YouTube and stuff. When I first got the game, I had to immediately start playing a few rounds into the game. So I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I mean, when I first got in there, I bought the premium edition of Modern Warfare. Gave me a little few guns. I roll with the M4A1 because I'm thinking of the one from Cold War. It's called the XM4, so I'm pretty sure it's the A1. Wait, M4A1, right? And it came like a goldish, brownish, like more of a bronze, but little bit of dirty gold. I don't know how to put it. and it pretty much looked like how my suit is, like right there in this color tone right there, and it had like a sight on it already with a little bit of the red laser. I think it came with a grip, but I know it came with a stock, and I think it already had a built-in suppressor. So I used the burst gun first when I first ran my first ever Modern Warfare PC version game. I ran the burst. Never again in my life I am running a burst. Um, I hate burst guns, by the way. I really do. If it comes down to me using a burst, then I will use a burst. But fully automatic is better, or semi that has a good fire rate. Because if it's a semi and it don't have a good fire rate, I'm not gonna use it. Like that's why you don't see me running around with magnums, no deagles, uh, no. I don't. You know what I'm trying to get at? Cause the fire rate ain't fast enough where I could shoot and then once it re-aims, I could shoot again. But like all of them do that. What am I saying? But what I'm saying, like I could fire rapidly, even if it isn't semi fire. The Magnum is like a shotgun, typically like a shotgun. So using the Magnum wasn't my style, anyways. Even though it's not really a shotgun, it depends though. I don't know how all Magnums work. I'm not a Magnum type fan, period. So or as y'all probably call it, a revolver. I don't know what y'all call it, but I think it is two difference between. Yeah, a Magnum must be a shotgun rifle. I mean, not a handgun. I think a Magnum is a shotgun handgun. That sounds weird to say. A shotgun handgun. Yeah, that's weird to say. So a Magnum is pretty much a one-handed shotgun, or I guess, and then a revolvers is the ones that's a single shooter. It's not like bullet spread or nothing. I think that's the two difference between those. So I guess so. It makes sense. But man, I've been playing this game for 30 minutes. Nothing even. I haven't even literally played the game right. I'm just literally waltzing around and selling, and not even playing the game properly. Like I didn't even go anywhere. This is just me just blabbering the whole way through. So this is gonna be a fun edit. But if you guys want to play this game for yourself, it's called Coin Hero Simulator. I will put the link in the description for you guys so you could get the chance to play it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a video. And yeah.